This is true fear. People with astigmatism driving at night be like, oh my god, no, this is real. This is a nightmare to me. I thought for the longest time it's just, oh, I got bad glasses, I got bad contacts. No, this is just what it's like. And I hate it. I hate it so much. I do my best to just pretend they're not there. This is a nightmare, and it's a nightmare I live. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo with only one functional eye, and today we're looking at r/OddlyTerrifying, a subreddit for things that are terrifying for reasons that you can only vaguely place. It's honestly kind of a fun subreddit, I'll admit. I kind of enjoy it. Let's just get right into it. They are evolving. No, you get right back in that pond. You get right back in that pond. We've done this. We have done this bit. It was a disaster. You get back in there. Wait, it makes sounds, apparently. I'm sorry, I had the audio muted. What is it? Oh, I hate that. I hate that. That's just... Get back in the water. Just get back in the water. Again, we've already done this. We don't need the help. We don't need another sentient species. We definitely don't need it to be fish people. Get out of here. Get out of here. A webcam appeared on the bottom of my computer after it blue screened. That is terrifying. That's terrifying. But apparently this is an ad from Penn State? Yeah, no, it's just an ad from Penn State. I'm so confused. Were you watching an ad? Were you watching an ad for Penn State? How did this happen? I'm so confused. So apparently, the video playback uses hardware overlays which bypass system software, meaning that it'll display a few frames even after your OS has crashed. So you were watching an ad, and the ad happened to contain this. That's really weird. That's super unsettling. This fish without a head. So this is just kind of a fascinating thing about just, you know, creatures as a whole. It's just kind of operating on its own because its body just knows what to do. Like, we are cognizant of the fact that we move and stuff. You know, we take in our oxygen, etc. We know that we're moving our arms. We have the functionality to say, like, I am moving my arm. A lot of animals don't, and a lot of animals just kind of work for a little bit after they've reached the expiration date. So this is not super uncommon, but it is terrifying. It is terrifying. Apparently a chicken lived for 2 years without a head. So, like, it's possible. It's genuinely possible. And I absolutely despise it. However, their resistance is palpable. Took a moment to realize. So he's clapping. His face ain't moving. He's What? Why are they moving like robots? They're people in masks, but, like, why are they moving like robots? Is the lack of seeing the musculature of the jaw not adjusting with the neck? Is that what's unsettling me? Is it just the way that they move? This entered the uncanny valley, and I can't for the life of me tell you why it did. Like, there's something just wrong. There's something just wrong, and I'm doing my best to put it into words, but I can't. Woke up with 4 random tiny cuts on my fingers, and I don't have pets if that's what you're thinking. World's angriest baby spider. Top comment actually makes this a lot less terrifying. Did you unscrew a plastic bottle? I've had very similar, equally mysterious ones until I caught it right after while my skin was still soft from the shower. When I awoke, what was hidden while pliable looked much like yours. So this is just someone who took a shower and then had a crisp Coca-Cola. That's way less terrifying, and in fact, kind of a cool feature of our bodies that just happens with malleable skin. I want a girl who looks at me like Bezos' girlfriend stares into his soul. Oh, she is a woman who genuinely, I don't know anything about her, but she's looking at the inheritance, just judging by that stare. That has murderous intent behind it. That is genuinely murderous intent. That's a nightmare. That's I don't like anything in this image. Like, there is something here that I don't like, to put it in a very pizza pasta kind of way. Something on that I don't like. Oh, gone mazy. I really hope this hasn't been posted before. Attention! You become lost or confused in the corn maze. Stay calm. Don't panic. Help is on the way. Every Thursday morning, we send the rescue team into the maze to bring out everyone left from the previous weekend. They are highly trained and can usually locate over 2/3 of those left behind. So here's the thing about the corn maze. They don't want you to know this. You can just walk through them. Like, don't get me wrong. Corn is a very dense crop, but yeah, you can just kind of walk. You can just kind of walk through it. Unless, of course, there are children in the corn, or even worse, children of the corn, at which point you are just dead. That is just the end of you. But no, there's a corn maze in a town nearby that I went to, and my buddy played the chainsaw slasher inside the corn maze. And let me tell you, I picked a really bad week to anger him. I'll give you a hint, it was the week I went to the corn maze. What is this? Oh no! Oh no! The ducks are being kidnapped by the black hole wizard. Oh, that one just like went for it. I do have to admit, I do find it comical, the lengths that people are going to get their free ducks. Like, guys, the ducks are free at the park. You can just take them. You can't. But no, this is a drainage pipe that diverts water when it's, risen to a certain height. So the duck probably could have just, oh my god, I'm sorry, I just looked at the duck that flew in again. That was exceedingly fake. But no, so apparently the ducks, if they can get sucked down like this, if the drain pipe is big enough, then the duck is probably fine. It probably just came out the other end. God, I love how crappy that bird looks now that it's been pointed out. I didn't give it any attention, but it really is just a JPEG of a falcon. It's so bad. I'm so disturbed yet also intrigued. This is a little known fact that lemons in the womb will eat their own. That's right. This is inside a lemon womb. It's a real thing. Don't Google it. I'm a doctor, professor of entomology algaes, and this is real. This is completely real. Trust me, my doctorate is very real, and it isn't something I scribbled on the back of a Monopoly dollar. I know how this works. What's scary is the perspective makes it look like it has teeth, though. Very faintly. And I don't like it. I genuinely don't like it. Ugh. Best Simna ever. That's an immersive movie experience. That's a genuinely immersive movie experience. Also, this top comment. Great opportunity for someone to use a shark fin headpiece and a snorkel. So apparently, this is actually just an event that's just on the water in Austin, Texas, and they apparently have a diver who goes around tugging people's feet. That is just comedic. And apparently it's also exceedingly expensive, and also that can't be comfortable unless you bought like one of those floating chaise lounge chairs, which if this is like a real theater that I can go to like on the reg for other movies, I'm doing it. That's cool as hell. I'm in. I'm on board. A whale skeleton found in the hot dunes of Egypt. What? So apparently Egyptian deserts were all once oceans and have a bunch of fossils from some of the earliest forms of whales. And the area is just called the Valley of Whales. That's really cool. That is exceedingly cool. I get that it's not a good sign that what was once ocean is now desert, but that's genuinely super sick. And apparently it has enough mysticism about it that there are books written about this area in like an eldritch kind of connotation. That's really cool. That's really, really, really cool. Also, this comment. Do you think the whale spines are where the giant snake myths come from? Yes. Broken streetlights. That's not kosher. That's not okay. That is a little bit seizure-inducing, honestly. I don't like that. The only thing this is missing is a small ghost girl moving up the road every time the lights go out. And like the glow from the filament doesn't even stop. That's how short that it's off for. That's just like, oh my god, I don't like it. And somebody made that exact edit. Oh, why are you like this? Why would you actually make that nightmare real? Oh, it's really well done, too. That's just not good. You're wrong. You're bad. Don't do that. You're good, though. You're really good. Koi Pond Cafe. This, I'm sure it's intentional. It looks like a flood. It looks like just a flood. It's cool. I would not want to work here, and it's gotta smell pretty fishy. But also, what if you step on a fish? There's some logistical issues here. I assume that they just trust that you won't. But still, What if you step on a fish? That's what would terrify me. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, maybe share this with a friend who you want to terrify. If you do want more r/OddlyTerrifying, there'll be another one popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds. But until then, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day.